Hello and welcome to Stretty News TV. We're going to preview the Everton game, but first we're going to briefly go over the defeat against Chelsea. I'm joined by Pasha and Ian for the show. Before we get started, Ian, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, pal. Not too bad. Just finished football, and we'll see if I stop sweating by the end of this.
And Pasha, you?
Not bad, mate. Just looking forward to having a chat. And it's finals exam week, so it's a good break to take and just talk about United.
Fantastic. So we'll dive into the Chelsea game. Performance, I don't think any of us can really nitpick at the way United performed. Obviously, the result was a disappointment. Ian, break it down for us. I suppose the only kind of thing we can really look at as disappointment is the way United attacked in the final third. We kept possession well, and in order to keep possession well and to really kind of show off as a result, you need to make things happen. You need to take your opportunities.
Yeah, we do. We need to take those opportunities, and it's been something that we've sort of lacked throughout the season. So to go to Chelsea and sort of not do it, I think that for me it was turning point was that Rooney miss, like early on that first 20 minutes, and he missed. And after that, I thought we'd sort of struggled in attack. But I think that the key word was performance, because we've had crap performances throughout the season and not got anywhere. And then we've played with that Tottenham match, and we've kicked on. But the performance at Chelsea was spot on. Louis van Gaal was the same as what we was proud of that performance despite a loss, and I think that's what we wanted to get back to. So we can be critical about not getting 3 points, but that's because we're United fans, and we've always been critical about not getting 3 points, especially when we play the bigger teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one thing that I suppose a lot of people learned from David Moyes, that expectations had to be lowered after Sir Alex. And right now with Louis van Gaal in the past period, things are starting to look a bit brighter, and people now are expecting us to go to the bigger teams in the league and come away with 3 points. And unless we don't, then people are disappointed. And I think that overall is a good thing. Expectations are getting high again. Obviously not to the extent where we're demanding league titles and to go all the way in the European Cup. Maybe that's not too far away, but just not just yet for me. Pasha, in terms of expectations and the difference this year of playing the likes of Chelsea and City and Arsenal to now under Louis van Gaal, do you go into these games now feeling a bit more confident?
Yeah, obviously, it took longer than expected, but the biggest factor is these players have bought into his philosophy. And that's what you want to see. Under David Moyes, when these players played, they were just kicking, hoofing. I mean, we had no concrete example of what this team was going, and that's why he got sacked. He wouldn't have gotten sacked if there was progress, at least, even if we got fifth. Under Louis van Gaal, he's shown the progress that we want to see. The fear factor is coming back, guys. Rival fans already are feeling it. Last season was atrocious. But the team he's built right now and the players he's trying to bring in now, it's going to keep getting better than this. The 4-3-3 system, he's proved. When Fellaini and Ashley Young dropped the likes of Falcao and Di Maria, what does that tell you about Louis van Gaal? I remember when people were doubting him. That's how football has been these days. Doubting every single man just because of a couple of games. These last ones, I remember when people were saying, oh, we won't get top four. Now everybody's eating back their words. And those same people now are saying that, oh, no. That's Louis van Gaal. You doubt him, he'll prove you wrong. He did that again. He did that for Bayern. When Klinsmann was doing atrocious stuff, he rebuilt that team. That's what he's doing with United. He's planting the seeds for the next manager to come and flower it. And he's done that. And I believe this man is going to take us next year. Possibly we're going to fight with Chelsea to get the title. The way we played against Man City with the likes of Ashley Young and Juan Mata. Juan Mata was playing on the wing, but it felt like he wasn't. It was like a false nine winger. That just through the system and that he plays. When the players are bought into his philosophy, that's all that matters for us. And that's what the fans want to see. We were all criticizing what's the philosophy and stuff. It doesn't matter, to be honest. It's matter when those players put on the United kit and they want to play for that badge, they know who they're playing for and what system they're playing in. And we saw that against Chelsea. 70 position. When's the last time we saw that at Stamford Bridge? Just position is not a big thing. But we completely dominated them. Not to mention Blaine and Carrick were out. Andrew Herrera was playing the holding midfield position, and he did a fantastic job. Yes, there's two too few passes here and there. But the difference between Chelsea and us is that they're more clinical than us, and that will change. And to be honest, it's gonna keep getting better than here. It just takes time, and he's shown that what top manager he is, and people I can't believe people doubted this man. So I'm looking forward to it, and we're gonna batter Everton. To be honest, it's gonna be a tough game, but I'm going full confidence in.
Speaking of Fellaini, I am joined by Fellaini, as you can see, pictured in a green and gold scarf. That's written exclusively. Looks to put on a bit of weight, actually, as you can see down here. You did speak, Pasha, about fear factor, and last season there was a lot of talk about United at home. We were terrible at home under David Moyes. That fear factor, theatre dreams had disappeared. We were good away from home. Ian, this season it's been a bit different. We've been very good at home, one of the best records in the league. And away from home, we've been atrocious, but that's slowly but surely picking up. Going into this Everton game, as we start previewing that, it is away from home. It's at Goodison Park. Do we expect this good form and these good performances to continue, or should we be a bit less confident? Should we be wary of this Everton side with Ross Barkley, McCarthy, good fullbacks? Will they come at us, or should we just walk the park?
I don't think we should be wary of them. No, let's rephrase that. We should be wary of them. They're Everton, and Goodison Park has never been a really good, easy place for United to go. The difference is we shouldn't be going without any confidence at all. That performance at Chelsea was a decent performance, and if I was Louis van Gaal, I'd be saying, like, go out there and give what we've done for the past 5-6 games. Just let's play our game, and let's pass the ball around, control the game. And create some more opportunities. Like you said, they've got some really good players in Everton, and they've had to me, this is an off season for Everton, really. Especially after you compare what they did last season, they've had a really bad off season this season. So, but they have got players that can do damage down the sides, and I think United just need to be a bit maybe mindful, but no less in confidence. I think we should really be going for 3 points again. The United of old have always gone for 3 points for every match, and I think that's a philosophy is what Louis van Gaal's bringing back. That's part of his philosophy. He's putting confidence into players to go out and get 3 points every match, and that's what you call a winning manager, and that's why he's been so successful, and that's why we're sort of seeing the fruitions of that, even though we've not won anything this season. That's why there's so much confidence in him for ending this season. We go back just before the Chelsea match when we did the preview before Chelsea, and I can't remember if Pash was on with me. We was having a conversation about us finishing second. That was how high confidence was in the manager, and we've not lost that confidence despite the loss at Chelsea. We just want to now finish the season off, get as many points as we possibly can, and then move on and start on next season.
So again, we're talking very confident going into a game away from home. We're talking about getting those 3 points and coming away again and marching on to this top 4 finish. Chelsea play Arsenal on Sunday. I think we all can agree that Chelsea now want to walk away with the league, and really what we should be looking at is Arsenal dropping points if we want to get that second or third spot. We're a point above City at the moment. Arsenal do have a game in hand after this game against Chelsea because they were away at their qualifying for the FA Cup final last weekend. So with that, in the back of your mind, we win tomorrow. Pasha, are we hoping Chelsea just continue to march on and knock points off Arsenal?
Yeah, yes. Let me tell you something, man. Arsene Wenger versus Mourinho has been atrocious for Arsenal fans to see. I mean, a manager caliber of Arsene Wenger to losing left, right, and out against Mourinho, it's going to be easy. 3 points for Chelsea. But the big factor for me is that I feel like we're still going to finish second. But just because of just me being biased and saying I'm a United fan, just because of the game that Arsenal has in hand. But when they come to Old Trafford, then we got Hull, and if we get 3 points off of them, we're probably going to finish 1 point above them. So I'm not even worried about Arsenal, to be honest, because Arsenal will also be thinking about the FA Cup final too towards the end of the season. So they're trying to make sure that they don't get any of their top players injured too. You got to keep that in mind too. But for me, Chelsea. People said Chelsea are gonna walk the league. They didn't walk the league by like we did, you know. But it just shows you how close we were. To be honest, that if we didn't draw points early on in the season because of our injury crisis, we could have been up there with them. Um, but next year just shows that we could charge for the title. And for the Everton game, I think the two big players that are gonna harm us is Ethan Baines and Seamus Coleman, because for some reason we've always struggled against pacey right backs, and I think they'll be influential in the game. Not to mention Kevin Morales is always a great player that is coming back, and
Just
even though
with that at the back of your mind, talking pacey right backs and even pacey wingers on the right hand side, we're talking Lennon and so on. But with that at the back of your mind, you are talking about Patrice Evra, who struggled a lot time over time with Aaron Lennon and co. And you must put into consideration that this was at the end of his career. He's had lost pace at the moment. If Blinn doesn't come back into the position, he's not blessed with pace either. Luke Shaw has got pace. Or if they play Rojo at left back, he has got pace. So you would think they should be able to cope.
I mean, Luke Shaw had his best performance this season in the United game against Chelsea, so he should not be dropped. That would just drop his confidence for a 19-year-old kid to come back after an injury. And unfortunately, this season has been great for him because of the injuries he's been getting. But I could see him coping, and not to mention Aaron Lennon has been a big influential player for Everton, going from Tottenham. But my biggest concern is that how the players will cope with the pacey, wingers and fullbacks they have. But once again, it's at Goodison Park, and we know how Wayne Rooney doesn't turn up at Goodison Park for some reason. But it's going to be a tactical game for Louis van Gaal. And once again, is he going to drop Paddy McNair? Because Paddy McNair, for me, had a phenomenal performance against Chelsea. And that just shows you what a great manager Louis van Gaal is. He could have chosen Tom Thorpe early on in the season, but he opted for Paddy McNair. Look at the player he's becoming so far for a 19-year-old lad. And for me, I think that we are going to finish top four, but we just need to beat Everton. And once we beat Everton, we're just going to go march on. And I don't see us dropping points after Everton, to be honest. And for me, Arsenal is just, we're going to beat Arsenal at Old Trafford, and the players are going to get their revenge back. And fuck Arsene Wenger, man, fucking French bastards. Like, come on, man. It's like fans are trying to doubt. Just one mistake. Antonio Valencia and Danny Welbeck's bagged in a goal, and everybody's like, Arsenal fans, whoops, is that guy? No, man, if he's that guy, because he was our fourth string striker, and you guys got to shit out of him. So the good times are coming back, and the rival fans are already seeing it. And next year we're going to charge on for the title. I'm not worried. And players that we already are looking at, that's going to be good. So, I mean, we're in great shape, and I don't see us. It's going to be tough beating Everton, but I'm not worried about top four. I think we're going to get it easily now.
Good. Before we wrap this up, we're going to ask Ian for some questions before we get that. Ian, before we jump to Pasha, your prediction for tomorrow, or for Saturday even?
You mean for Sunday, isn't it? It's like Sunday's game.
Sunday.
Sunday 1:30 kick off. Come on, get with it. Who's supposed to be the United blogger here?
Oh, piss off.
I'm going to go 3-1. I think they'll get a goal. We've got enough quality threat up there, but I think we've got it. We've got enough to take the confidence.
Ian, was that you or Serge that said we're going to beat Chelsea 3-1? I don't know what drugs you guys are smoking, but I'm going to go in there. I hope we do 3-1 against Goodison Park. We've not been even getting points. The same when we lost the league to City, they came back and beat.
Pasha, quickly prediction.
Quick prediction: 2-1 United.
2-1 United. All right. So quickly, Ian, let's get the questions up and running.
Yeah, we've had a couple in. United Heaven on Twitter had asked, Smalling signed a new contract and has shown promising sign. Smalling and Hummels next season, or Jones to partner Smalling, was his question. So which one of those defensive partnerships would you like to see, lads?
For against Everton?
Clearly not with Hummels not there. So yeah, I think this is probably pretty much looking at next season.
Mate, to be honest, whenever I see Jones in the lineup, I don't know if I'm going to piss my pants or not. So I'll go with Paddy McNair and Smalling. Hopefully, if Rojo comes back, it'll be Smalling and Rojo being our two center backs.
I was going to say, because it seems that everyone seems to be lining up for a new contract apart from Evans, and I know he's Irish at Dale, but he does seem
I'll give credits to Evans. You know, the only reason why he's still playing for United is because he has a banging missus that works for Man U TV, so that's it.
Yeah. I've seen you say this on Twitter, in actual fact. Yeah, I've seen that. That's an excuse.
For next season, I suppose that's considering we're going to sign Hummels, which I think we will. I think next season we're going to see Smalling and Hummels make a combination. But we also have Rojo too, so it's all about next season. We're going to have Champions League football. We need a bigger squad. We need more players in each position, and more players of each quality in each position. So Hummels is going to offer a lot. Smalling seems to be improving a lot. He's got his new contract. Jones still needs to prove it to us. Evans, I think, is a bit of a lost cause. McNair looks promising, as does Blackett, although I would prefer McNair. Yeah, it's going to be Hummels and Smalling, I think. Any more questions?
There's one coming off YouTube from Forsting. I think he's put isn't taking back Chicharito better than keeping Falcao and Van Persie. I presume he's going off his tapping for Real Madrid last night. So yeah, he went on to say, and they're trying to get a right back and a winger plus the centre back, possible box defence bit. I think he's talking about midfield.
Let's sign Maldini, Ronaldo, Pele, Georgie Best, and Roy Keane. Bring them all back.
Yeah, I think you're going. You've been watching that Louis van Gaal vine far too many times, pal. Although I've got to say it was superb. And then when you watch the full version, you realise it was someone else's shopping list, and you just went, in actual fact, that kid's got a point. maybe he's already done his shopping list for Van Gaal. I mean, the final question that we had off Twitter, I'm going to have to find now quickly. I think it was an actual fact about he's the final one off Twitter was just bear with me 2 seconds. Where's it gone? Victor had tweeted us saying, "Do you think Di Maria and Falcao will start on against Everton?"
Mate, don't even talk about Falcao to me anymore. Falcao is, to wait to see a player they call El Tigre to get disposed so easily in this season, easily losing the ball and stuff. No, he should not start against him. Di Maria, I don't see him trying to drop Young at this point. I could see Di Maria coming on, but to start Falcao, I hope not. Depends really if Carrick and Blind are available, to be honest.
Yeah, because I was going to say I'd put Blind back where he started the season and drop Shaw. Dale's just leaving us quickly because we're just about to end. But yeah, I think he needs to go for massive sloppy shit or something. Oh no, I thought we were going to get an answer then.
It's nothing as crude as that, unfortunately.
Oh, all right. We'll see you again another time, Dale, in the Dale. We've had predictions, guys. Give us a tweet at Stretty News TV with your predictions and your comments and stuff, and we'll see if we get some replies to that. Pasha, thank you for coming on, pal. We know that you spent a lot of time on United View last night, and I watched that quite intense.
Hey, all I just got to say, my friend, is that I appreciate what you guys do at Stretty News and United, but I just want to say the good times are coming back. It'll just be a matter of time when we win our title back. The good times are coming back, and fuck anyone that said that we're not going to be back. That's it. We're back, baby. Cheers.
And that's basically peace out from Pasha. Guys, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Get some comments in below. We'll respond to those in the coming days. Let's have those predictions into Stretty News TV. And give us a sub if you're not already subbed. And we will see you again next week. Thanks.